We have a great topic today. We're getting into a little bit early because there's a lot to discuss. Bands that broke up too early. I think this one was written also by Spee Wee. Spee Wee's like the fucking Paul McCartney of our band.
This is it, though. This is it.
Harold Ramis of the show.
I'm done. I talked to my doctor. I'm gonna take some time away. You guys are taking care of everything from now on. So if the episodes suck, you know who to blame.
He's got a doctor's note, so we have to come up with the episode.
Yeah. My doctor's note says more commercials from Rybo, and Irv-Ass has got to put a little more time in, maybe quit the full-time gig or step back a bit and get more into this.
Spiv Harris writing all the songs at this point. The bands that broke up too early, and we've got not just one, but two guests to comment this week on bands that they feel broke up too early. First and foremost is the illustrious, one of the greatest rock and roll managers of all time, not Peter Grant, not Brian Epstein.
Be tough for both.
We have the illustrious manager of GWAR, Sleazy P. Martini is here.
What I like to have seen still playing that ended too early. Shout out to all you Winnipeggers out there from Sleazy P. Martini. Yes, that's right. Chris is paying me the big bucks. To wish you... I wish these bands were still around. Wish list. That's right. Who would I like to have seen still playing that ended too early? Well, Sex Pistols only did an album and a half. It was pretty good for an album. B-sides sucked on that second album, but hey, it was listenable. But come on, the Sex Pistols. You make a splash like that, really? Can you sustain it? I doubt it. Nirvana, tragic. I wonder how much that bitchy wife had to do with that. I don't know. Joy Division? How long can you sing about yourself and not follow through? So, you got to hand it off to the lead singer. Get 3 albums, get your message across. Your goth thing got launched, and he whacked himself. It's a good showbiz move, I think.
Awesome rants.
But, yeah. So, Spee Wee, Rybo, Irv-Ass. Hope you're happy with that. But really, the last one I would have really liked to have seen on Buddy Hall. Yeah, I'm going back. That happened when you try to eat Mother Nature and get some sleep for the next gig. No sleep till Brooklyn. That. Buddy Holly should have stayed in the bus. Paid for it with his life. I hope you learn from this, Winnipeggers. All right, Sleazy P. Martini. Out!
No Waylon Jennings, but I get it. What he's saying, totally, 100%.
That was much better than the Playboy Victoria Silverstadt last week.
Not to Ryan, but yeah.
So that was a good. I liked his thoughts on Joy Division. He had a great point. Sing about killing yourself, all the time. How far do you go before you finally pull the plug?
It's about time. I think it's the same with Nirvana, 3 albums.
That's a good. Well, actually, it was only 2 to be honest. Oh yeah, three. Yeah, exactly. So to add to what Sleazy P. Martini said, is one of the greatest rock and roll drummers of all time, and a big influence on Rybo, who also is familiar, enjoys Rybo's term that he coined of Jeff Taint. Here is the great Mike Portnoy.
Oh, what's up to my boys, the Winnipeggers? What's up, gang? Thanks for including me in this conversation. Want to know, what bands do I think broke up too early? The first one that comes to mind is Zeppelin, of course, because they only did 10 years. They didn't stick it out all these years later like The Who and the Stones and Floyd. They wrapped it up after 10 years after Bonzo died, which I have to respect. I think it's great that they didn't carry on without Bonzo, but 10 years is pretty short for a band of that magnitude. You could say the same about the Beatles, but obviously they all went on to do. But you know what? Let me give you a real answer. I'd have to say Jellyfish comes to mind because they only made 2 albums and they were freaking brilliant, but only 2 albums to their career. But I guess the ultimate answer would be the Sex Pistols. One album, a 1-album career. I don't know if I could think of many others that only did 1 official album and then called it quits. So I guess I'd have to say the Sex Pistols, with Jellyfish being the runner-up. All right, gang. Hope you're all doing well. See you soon.
Woo! See you, Mikey.
Bye, Thanks, Mike. That was great.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's a
These guys,
friend.
these guys have both stole all my bits. Like this is all the stuff I wanted to talk about.
All your
I mean,
bits.
I don't
I
have-
know.
You
Me
can,
too.
you can add to it.
Yeah,
that's fine.
There's lots in there. Hey, by the way, best Mike Portnoy story is when he finds out that Chad and I went fishing with Adrian Smith, Iron Maiden's Adrian Smith, and he says, "You went fishing with you guys? I would never go fishing with you guys." He goes, "That's crazy. Doesn't even know you."
Spee Wee goes to the beat of his own drummer, doesn't he? That's what Adrian Smith said about you.
The guy's
Spee Wee walks to the beat of his own
fucking
drummer.
crazy,
And
man.
his drummer was Rybo.
Great. Thank you to Sleazy P Martini and Mike
Thanks,
Portnoy
Sleaze.
for great comments and actually adding to it and giving reasons for it. Unlike dopey Victoria Silverstein and Rick Nielsen too, who's very close to the edge.